got questions you need answers to, well, send them in and Adam will answer them for you. Music girls or need a name for your pop, gather round, cause Adam's gonna hook you up. The Hook Up. Welcome to episode 2 of The Hook Up. Let's just get into the question. Sergio Solera says, "Hi Adam, here's my question. How do you make that wonderful 8-bit animations? Greetings from Spain," with a double smiley face. Double smiley face. I'm going to answer your question and hook you up. There's 2 ways that I do it, generally. There's this way right here, which is Graphic Scale, which is a program that I use. It's free. You can look it up, GRAPHICSGALE, and you can get it for free. And right here I've got one dude, and kind of like down here I've got a whole bunch of keyframes, and they're all the same right now. I just duplicated them out, and if we wanted to do an animation, all we got to do is let's like just make him wave, right? So he kind of starts off down, and then he slowly works his way up to a wave and gets into like a straight up like, "Hey guy," and then he goes like this, a little bit of a wave, and then he goes back down, and then what does the first one look like? Like this, just a little bit further down. Boom. And there you can see is like a really badly animated dude. That's a basic technique which you can do. Then you can export that from Graphic Scale into like an image sequence and bring it into After Effects, things like that. That's a basic way to do it. Other things that I've done in this program is this one, which I did for my FNAF Christmas song. We've got the sleepwalking kid, so you can kind of see him here just sleepwalking. So, it's just like, how much effort do you want to put in? That'll determine how cool your thing is in the end. It's just time. There's no shortcut. Or is there a shortcut? Here's a shortcut. So there's another way to do it, and that is with Photoshop, which I have right here. So this is just a dude, right? He's a freaking circle, a green circle, and he's got an arm here, and the arm is split up into 2 different parts. So we've got this bit of the arm, and then we've got this bit of the arm, and they are put on different layers. And the way I built this was I went to File, New, and here you can see your file size, right? So usually like you're going to export 1080, right? So you do that's 1920 by 1080. So you would do something, and then you would bring out your pencil tool instead of the pen, because that's how you do 8-bit. You just kind of hold this in, and then you can go, instead of brush, so you can go to brush, and then you can have what's going on? Well, freaking slow. So you can have the brush style, or you can have the pencil style, and pencil's like where you want to go because it's a lot rougher. But as you can see, like, this is like, how do you do 8-bit like this? It doesn't work. So what you got to do is you need to start off, instead of doing 1920 by 1080, you can start off at 192, 108, right? Which is generally where I start as well. And if you scroll in, you can see now that your pencil tool is huge, and you can get it down to like these kind of sizes, and you can start drawing things out here in kind of the 8-bit style. And then when you want to export these things out into After Effects, they're going to be tiny like this. And when you zoom it up, it's going to look bad. So what you need to do is you need to save a big version of it. So the way you can do that is you can go to image size, and then you can go from like 192 was the old size, and then you just add a 0, boom, multiply by 10. Now it's huge. But you need to make sure that this thing right here is set to nearest neighbor hard edges. That will give you the kind of good looking hard edges, right? So let's just do it. Boom, boom. And now we've got a 1080p picture, and the edges is super hard, and they're big chunky squares. And that's basically how we do it. So let's just look at this dude, right, which I've already saved. So let's bring him in, right? So we can double click here, and we get like a thing, project file. It's just open on my other window. And we can import him when I figure out where I saved him. Alright, here we go. So here we have the dude with 3 layers, right? So there's the background layer, which is this, and then there's one part of the arm and the next part of the arm. So to animate an arm like this, what you do is this little circle thing right here is an anchor point. And then what you can do is you can take this anchor point and you can move it. And anchor is kind of like where it's going to rotate from. So like this part of the arm, you rotate from the shoulder. And this part of the arm, you rotate from the elbow, right? And then we can open this up here. We can press R to rotate. We can do them both. I'll parent this one to this one, so they rotate together. That's what parenting does. Otherwise, if it's not parented, it goes like this, right? So you parent arm 2 to arm 1. So we've got a little bit of rotation like this, and then we can set keyframes. So I press shift page down to go forward like 5 frames. Usually like 2 or 3 is a good place to go. So we can go down. Actually, like he would be going up if he's gonna wave. So he's going up, and then this next one we'll go do a little wave. Should go like this, forward across. Then you can copy paste these suckers, and there we have like a really basic wave. Super slow, so we can speed that up actually. To do this, I do alt drag, so that makes it a bit faster. So boom, there he is, giving you a little bit of a wave. What's up, Sergio? I hope that answers your question. This is how I do it. I usually do a bit of a mix of both ways. Yeah, that's what's up. If you guys have any more questions, just about life or design or music or girls, whatever you want, just ask me the question and I'll hook you up. Ask your questions below and subscribe for the next episode. Check out some more videos.